What's going on, guys, and welcome to my Displacement Map tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do like a melt transition between two scenes. I got this suggested by someone on Instagram, so I'll just do a quick one here to show you guys how I get it done. Let's go ahead and head into our raw composition. Alright, and first thing I'm going to do is scale the clips. So to go to the end of this first clip, I'm going to tap O and then tap S to bring up scale and press the keyframe button, and then tap I to go to the beginning of this first clip and scale it up to about 165. And then I'm going to select both these keyframes, press F9 and go to the graph editor, and then I'm going to make them shaped like this. So click the first one and then bring it down like that. The second one, just drag it across, and that'll give you like a smooth transition. And then same thing with the next one. Tap O to go to the end, keyframe button I to go to the beginning, and then up to like 160. Should be fine. And then let's select the keyframes, F9, and smooth it out. Okay. So first what we're going to want to do is add a new solid to the composition, and to do that you want to hit Control Y, and then I'm just going to name it Noise, and then let's make this new composition. Hit Control Shift C, and I'm going to call it Melt. Okay, and then turn off the visuals. Let's go into that composition, and we're going to add a Fractal Noise to this layer. Fractal Noise. Okay, oop. There we go. And then I'm gonna leave these settings on basic and soft linear, and then I'm going to change the contrast to it's like 450, and then the brightness down to like -50. Okay, and then let's go to transform and turn off uniform scaling. So now we can adjust the width and height individually and get the shape that we want. So let's bring down the scale width to 15 and the scale height to like 450. Now we can go back to our main composition here, and let's test to see how that noise is going to work with our displacement map, because we may need to adjust it in the future, but let's go ahead and look at it. So let's go ahead and add an adjustment layer. Let's hit Control Alt Y, and then go to Effects and Presets and type in Displacement Map right there, and change the map layer to Melt. Okay, and the first thing you want to do is change both these values to 0, and we're only going to do the vertical. So let's go change that to luminance. So now, to test our displacement map, we're going to change this vertical displacement number, so as you can see it'll start to melt like that. That's not bad. I kind of want the lines to be a little bit closer together, so let's go back into our melt composition and let's change our width down to 10. Let's check that out. It's a little bit better. Okay, so let's bring the vertical down to 0, and then let's start keyframing it. So we have to keep the stopwatch and then tap U. So now we can start the melt there. Let's bring it up to like 250, and then go over one frame, and then we're actually gonna go -250, and then back to 0. Okay, so as you can see, it's melting how we want it, but you got this whole black area right here, and to fix that, all you have to do is add motion tile. So let's go ahead and just do that, motion tile, and check mirror edges, and then output height and width, bring that up some. Okay, so that one's good. And then this one, oh, I already had it on there. Okay, so now we've got the melt the way we want it, but let's get the speed that we want. So let's select these keyframes and hit F9 and then go to our graph editor. We want it to like come in smoothly, so kind of do the same thing you do with the scale. It comes in smooth and then speeds up. And this one's not important because that's one frame in between. So here we want it to be fast and slow like that. Okay, let's see if we need to. I think I want to make this a little bit longer that way. So let's adjust that. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, it's a little bit off. I want to adjust the position on this some. So it's press P and then right click position and then click separate dimensions and then stopwatch on the Y. And then let's bring that keyframe to the beginning here. No, not to the beginning. Actually, down some frames. And then let's go to the beginning and then change the position down to like 230, something like that. And then turn these into easy ease by pressing F9 on them and change the keyframes like this. Okay. So now it kind of melts into the next frame with the position kind of aiding that. But this looks a little off, so let's adjust this. As you can see, there's a lot of room for customization with this type of effect. You kind of have to play around with stuff depending on the shot that you're using and what you're trying to accomplish. Yeah, I tried to explain the best I could. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll try to answer them. And if you have any suggestions for a future tutorial, let me know, and I'll get right to it. But other than that, just leave a like down if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week.